Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Team Talk. As you can see, I'm kind of feeling smug because I saw this coming and previously earlier in the day I was telling my brothers that this team and this manager they're just not good enough, but they didn't want to listen. I'm gonna give you the opportunity, guys. Do you want to join the OLE IN team or do you want to stay with your manager?
I'm ready to join the OLE IN team today.
Oh, is it? Really?
No, man. After today, I can't do it anymore. Like, I need to stop putting hope into this team.
Yes.
It's either they're gonna lose or they're gonna win. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. That's how I see it now. Like, it doesn't become a shock when we lose anymore, and that's a big problem. Like,
but you said we're gonna bang them today. That's
yeah,
what
I
you
thought
said.
so, but they proved me. They proved me. I just can't do it anymore. Like the players, the manager, they don't know. Every time I see them in those training post pics, they're all having a laugh about when you just lost to Arsenal. Like, what's that about? Like, you should be serious. Like, I honestly feel like the players are not scared of Oli. I feel like you need, as a United manager, you need that pedigree. You need to know your place. Like, you can't be messing about. And I feel like the players are just getting away with it. So yeah, I don't think he's good enough to manage these players, and that's my final opinion, man. Cheap shit, man.
Obviously, we got Rich. Thank you for joining us once again. What are your thoughts on that game?
You know, my first thought was, I'm here to say this is my last appearance. We're supporting. So, for me, yeah, I can't lie. I was sitting down, just pondering, looking to the sky, saying, do I go OLE out again, man? Because, you know, my thing with managers is like, all right, most times I blame the players. I don't blame the manager as much. But when the obvious mistakes are happening from the manager, and when I can't see a solution or I can't see a way out, that's what's worrying me about with Ole. Like with other managers, I can see that they're gonna die by their sword. Like with what they want to do. Like if they've got their tactics, they're gonna die by their sword. So if it's Jose, you know Jose's gonna just play defensive football and he's gonna die by that sword. You see Pep's gonna die by the sword of his football. Klopp the same. But when I look at Ole, and today we brought in all of the players, and there was no style. There was no
style.
Anything.
Just vibes, man.
Everyone was just lost. Yeah. And when you have a manager like Pep or something like that, or Klopp, the reason why it works is because all the players know exactly what's going to happen on the pitch. They've pictured that so many times. Whereas for us, I don't feel like we've pictured anything. I feel like we just think, okay, we're going to go wide. And when we go wide, we run off and cross it. And we don't actually have an imagination of like, what should happen after that? What should happen if that doesn't work? Like that goal that they scored today. What kind of nonsense? Why is Demba Ba, a 35-year-old, running by himself with Matic? Like that, where is Wan-Bissaka? Because what is he doing up there for a corner? I don't get it. Because who took the corner? Sure.
No, I think it was either Mata or Bruno because I saw them taking the 1-2.
Okay, yeah, it was a 1-2, yeah.
Because of
when that 1-2 hasn't worked, why are you not dropping back? Why are you doing 1-2s when everyone's in the box? It doesn't make sense to me. Cross the ball in, like it doesn't make any sense. I just don't see a way out. I feel like he's biding his time. He's going, man. He's going. As
I said before, even we came on here, I told Jackson, Jerry, Roy Keane was right. Like these players are going to cost him his job, and like Oli, I feel like he's deluded. Like we've got a good group of players. We ain't got no good group of players. He said we've got leaders. We ain't got no leaders. Leaders don't let that go in.
Where's the leadership from him? Why is it coming from that feeling? Why are you sitting down with your legs crossed, sitting there and not getting up? Like Ole, every single time we see Ole, is pan to Ole on the camera. He's sitting down with his legs crossed. Like that. I'm not. Everyone has their different styles in it. Every manager has their different styles. Some managers don't want to stand. Some managers do. Do you get what I mean? Like but when it comes down to it, when we can't see anything, the players need that from you, to know that you're there. Like it pushes them a bit. It surely should push them. If not, then what's the point of you being there? Because you're not inspiring them.
You know what? This
We're not-
club.
we're not
This
a
club
great-
Wait, Jax, time in because you're a
Yeah,
bit
this
too
guy
quiet.
been
This is your
silent.
boy. Give me some positives, if there is any.
I don't. It's not about positives, fam. What's there to be positive about? I don't really know what to say, to be honest. You know, everything you guys have said, I agree with. Like I said before, if you want to be successful, we have to get a world-class manager, and we have to spend a lot of money. My my stance has always been that it's not all Ole's fault. You know, sometimes it sound like I'm saying he's good. He's not a good manager, but it's not all Ole's fault. That's always been my stance. And I look at the players in the pitch, and I just think, are you lot men? Like, I don't understand. You know, you can blame Ole for the style of football. I understand that because he's not a great coach, right? But I'm sorry, why is a player free? I mean, we've all played football. I've played centre back before. In the back four, there's a captain in the back four who leads the line, right? Who tells people where to be. What was that? Why was Matic so far forward? Why did he switch off? Mike Phelan did tell him to come back. Why didn't he come back? What? I mean, I can't understand why some players. It's like, and that's the reason why I always sound like I'm defending the coach, because it's like, this is not FIFA. This is not FIFA. You can't control the players. Like, you can only give them certain instructions and hope that they execute it to the best of their ability. But it seems as if these players are just, I don't, especially like Luke Shaw. It's almost like he's a robot.
You know what, Jax? You know what, Jax? You know what it is, yeah? Jax, you know what it is? It's like Oli, like when I watch Tottenham's the Amazon Prime thing, and I see what Mourinho does. Like, as much as we got rid of him,
very good.
Mourinho wouldn't, like, he's taking off a player straight away for that. Like,
you see,
Mourinho. Like, I feel like as a manager, I feel that he's too nice to be a Man United manager. If you get what I'm trying to say,
listen,
because they don't respect him, bro.
Let me cut you off.
They don't respect him, Jax, man. They don't respect him.
Let me talk. I feel all of that. I get all of that. But was Jose not our manager?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he still got sacked. This is my problem. This is my problem. We're always looking for things to say.
I was even.
I agree.
Jax, that's why I agree with you so much. Yeah. Because my thing is, I know Ole is not. We all know I've not been Ole's biggest fan, but I've been trying to support him recently.
Yeah.
I've been trying. But the thing is, with Ole, what is the difference now? We've had the world-class managers. We've had different type of managers. We've had the good ones. In every single good manager we've had, is flopped. This is all the managers, the identities we're actually looking for within them when we're saying, "Oh, take them off straight away." When man came out and took off Mato or something like that within 20 minutes of a match, people are like, "Oh my god, how can you do that?"
Hindsight,
yeah. When Ole does it, people will be like, "Oh, he's gonna lose the club now. He's gonna lose the team."
No, it's not Natali's fault.
Hold on, when we was watching the match, there was something I can't remember what someone said, and I was like, I'm sure if Jose would have done the same thing, right? And if he done it, actually, what I was saying was, I was cussing the players like I normally do, because I think players take the most responsibility. That's just my own look. I've played football. The manager gives us instructions. It's you, the 11 man on the pitch, that need to execute, right? You can't blame the manager when you can't defend a one-on-one or when you miss a one-on-one. Like, that's not the manager. That's you as the football player. Yeah? But anyway, I was saying something like, nowadays it seems like management's become harder, right? It's become harder because you're saying, Jesse, that you should be harsh on the players, but if you do that, you're going to lose the dressing room.
Then this is what I'm saying. Like,
what happened to Joseph?
You can't just let these players. You get what I'm saying, Rich? Like, you can't just let these players get away.
What's your solution?
My solution is it's not Itali's fault.
One at a time, people. One at a time. Thank you.
It's not Itali's fault, but like, you know what? He's deluded himself, because you can't say they're leaders, because leaders don't let that go in the first. Like Maguire, I don't want to see him smiling in press conferences like when we just lost to Arsenal.
Listen, all of that, we've lost that. Today, I blame a lot of today just the lack of urgency, fam.
Yeah, because that, you know what, usually we don't concede goals like that. So I don't blame him for any of the goals, but
I'm actually vexed. I can't lie. Watching that match, I saw a bunch of players that are just there to get a salary. Like I don't see players that are really playing for Man United. Do you know what I mean? Because we know Man United players. Even when we lose, the desperation to get that equalizer is different. We're trying to, even if the cross is not quality, we're just bombing it into the flipping opposition box, and we're feeding off little drops here and there. We're trying hard, but this one, I'm watching it. These guys trying to go through the middle. That thing don't work because it's packed.
Change it.
Go to the width, and then our fullbacks can't even cross. I'm like, how?
So what did they do in training
There's
then?
a lack of ideas.
There's a lack of ideas. It's true. Jax, it's true. He's got to go.
Rich, are we for playing football and we're not scoring? Are we gonna go? Wait, hold on, Rich. Let's go and ask the manager if we could cross the ball before we cross the
But
ball.
there's no manager when we kick ball. Like, let's be real, man.
No, but I've played with managers.
That's the thing.
You have common sense as a footballer.
You have to have your own sense.
You have to have your own
Like today,
My
for
fear,
example,
my fear is that he likes these players. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. My fear is that he likes Maguire. He likes Fuchs. These
The
players are
thing
not
is-
good enough for Man
Just-
United.
the thing is, these players are staying regardless. So forget
That's what I'm saying. This
No,
is a problem, bro. This is a problem.
Yeah, but that's not his problem. That's the
Yeah,
board.
no, it is his problem. It is his problem.
No,
Because he's the one that puts the players on the pitch.
If the
So
board,
drop them.
no,
Play tellers,
for who?
don't play Maguire. Don't play these players. I've had enough.
Let me speak, man.
Jesse, put my hand up. Jesse, when you're speaking, I just want you to come with solutions, because all of these things that you're saying, you can say all of that, but nothing's gonna come. Tell me the solution.
You know what? Let me take the solution is we ain't got no natural wingers. First of all,
So do what?
That's not a solution.
Huh?
Bro.
What do what? What's the
you know what? It's not just we've got so many problems in this team. We don't play as a team.
Suck him.
No,
Simple.
I'm not
What's the
saying we
solution?
don't play as a team, bro.
So what do
That's
you
the
want us
truth.
to do? That's what I'm saying.
So what we need to do,
We don't.
what we need to do is get rid of the manager.
Sack him. Just
I'm
sack him
done.
now.
You can't just beat 5-0 Leipzig and lose
Oh,
2
Rick,
games
you
against
guys do, man. I do
Arsenal
get it.
and Vents.
I just need the solution, because the thing is, we can sack him, and we've said this so many times. And when we sack him, we're gonna I'm gonna get a new manager.
Same thing going on.
Then,
No, we don't know that. We don't know that.
We do know that.
We do. Jerry, we do.
No, it's not going to keep happening. You don't know that.
Based on what? How do you come to that conclusion that it's not going to happen?
Yeah,
When
it's
we've seen it happen
50-50.
with Moyes,
It is 50-50.
Yeah, well, the new manager ain't Moyes. The new manager ain't LVG. He ain't Jose. You don't know.
True.
I'm ready. I'm ready to take the risk.
Come
I'm
on, man.
ready.
I heard that.
I'm ready.
But the likelihood, the probability is
Yeah,
going to
well,
be.
that's what I said.
You know why?
I'm ready
You
to
know
take
why?
the risk.
Because the
I'm
board
ready.
are mugs. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
Right?
well, like you said, the board ain't going nowhere.
But he still didn't get his signings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Or still didn't get his signings. Same thing as Jose. He didn't get his signings for the second. Next season is
but
off.
I think it's kind of difficult. I think this team, you have enough. Not enough, but the players we have, we should be doing much better
I
than
think
what
we
we
have
have.
problems though. I think we've got a lot of attacking players, but we've still got problems.
Yes.
Defense,
So-
So why can't we score? Why can't we
How
score?
did we finish second? We finished second.
Hold on, that. Go
We
on, Rich.
finished second with Jose. Don't forget that. If Jose had his players the next season, I think we would have done a madness.
I've
But
said this to them all the time.
even in this one, I'm not even trying to go to the board in this one. This one, Ole players, because Ole, the in-game management is minimal.
It's not good enough.
It's
not-
shocking.
It's not good.
Today, even when I was looking at Rashford and Rashford and Martial, the character,
No cohesion. Yeah.
and they kept trying to do that 1-2 pass.
1-2.
But the worst thing I want to cry, you know, that same tick attacker that don't work. Bro, I'm stressed.
Like they don't change it, man. They don't change it. It's annoying.
And you know what it is? Can't just say one more thing. Like the players, the most touches I feel it's gone to the wrong players. Like Shaw, Maguire, Matic. Matic is always. I think Matic has the ball more than any midfielder. Like he's always in them positions where I feel like if it was another player, we could have done better in that position. Like it's terrible.
I genuinely think when it comes to the attack, I think our biggest problem is the lack of support from our fullbacks. I think that's the biggest problem for our attack, because our strikers are good. The inside forwards are decent, but the fact that we have no support, literally no support from the width, and most goals come from the width, it just kills us. That's they'll get the ball, they'll pass it around, they'll go.
Today was a crucial game. Today was a crucial game to now. It's like the grip is back. Is anyone's now? I'll be like, PSG can still get it now because now that we've lost, we've got to play like
you have to bang this team at home. That's what.
Yeah. Who used to say
Are
we're
you
going to bang this
confident?
team at home?
Are you confident?
Who used to say
I can't be
we're going-
confident.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
pissed.
I said that if you actually remember, I said to you that we're the type of team. I said it in the group time ago. I said Istanbul will get banged. Do you remember when I said that? I said Istanbul will get banged. So we coming into a part of me felt like this is the type of match we will come and lose.
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't confident. Bro, my face was so straight before the game. I was just thinking, I couldn't see us losing. That's what I was thinking.
Now we got Everton. You know, if he loses that match, he has to go. I'm afraid. He has to go. I'm sorry.
Listen, my thing is, I will be okay for him to go. Like, I don't want to defend him, but I just don't want to go in the same cycle because you were talking about it today for about an hour, Jerry. You said Poch will come in. I see the same things happening.
Why?
I see us doing all right when he first come in. The vibes, everyone's it's change of manager, and then all of a sudden he won't get backed, and then all of a sudden he'll start losing. He might lose a final. Then people are like, "Oh, this guy's a bottle job. Oh, he did this with Tottenham. Oh, Tottenham didn't even win. Oh, Tottenham could have won the Premier League and they didn't even let Leicester win. Oh, Tottenham went to the final and lost."
He's only spent money. He's actually spent Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, James, Bruno, Van der Beek. There's no like 300 million, fam.
Yeah, but that's happened this season, so we need time for that to manifest, no?
Yeah, but
it's not like
I don't believe this Oli guy can do it. I'm sorry. Today, I
think it's possible, but
Jerry, some of those players, the ones that you just said, for example, do you actually believe some of these are actually Ole's signings?
No.
Yes, I do.
Maguire was already before. Maguire was already out before. Then James, that one, I don't even understand that myself.
It's Giggs. He had a phone call with Giggs and said, "Yeah, I'll take him." Exactly. Nothing. Wan-Bissaka, he said, "Oh, who's the best right back? Oh, top tackles, top interceptions. Yeah, let's take him." No scouting whatsoever. You want attacking fullback, but you got Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka playing that from the back. Like, what's your wrong?
And this is and Jerry, that's my problem. That's exactly my problem. That's why I say Ole needs to get some balls, bro.
Yeah,
but no, Rich, that's what I'm saying. Rich, let me stop you there. He ain't. He's not that guy. He ain't got the balls. He just said he ain't got the balls. There, he ain't respected by the players, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think he can.
He's respected. He's respected, but he's not respected on the pitch. He's not respected because what they're trying to kind of do is not working.
But that's dead though. Why should a player need to respect someone? You respect yourself on the pitch.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it seems. That's how it seems.
Thank you very much.
Honestly speaking,
as a professional football player on P's every single week, you expect the manager to play you like FIFA.
Come on,
it's true.
That's what I don't understand.
Man.
I really struggle to understand that. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like these lot are not men, man. They're not men. I don't rate them. I just feel like we could talk about Ole and talk about all the problems of Ole, and I agree with everything you lot are saying. That yes, he's not a great coach. His in-game management is not good. I agree with all of that, but I just feel like it's just going to happen again. We're going to get another manager, and we're going to find something new to talk about. LVG's problem was different.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. I'm not ready to continue with this crap. I'm not ready. I do not want it.
Let's continue, but I think something fundamentally needs to change, and it's not the manager. Do you know what I mean?
It is the manager.
But the change is not going to happen. That's the problem. Change is not going to happen.
Killing us. That's what's absolutely killing us.
Like Jerry, you saying about Poch, the thing about with Poch, why I'm with you a bit, is because with Poch though, I'm going to say he's positive and he's negative. Yeah. The positive is
I like that. I like people are fair.
When you look at it, Poch, in the way he's a better coach, we can all see that he's done it at Espanyol, he did it at Southampton, he's done it at Tottenham. So actually, if he's got these players, he might do a better job with them.
He will.
That's the first thing. But if you ask Tottenham fans as well, his in-game management is nearly as bad as Ole. He does substitutions at the same times as Ole. He's lost in that sense. And also the thing of what Jack said before about him not winning anything, that is going to haunt him when he comes to United again.
And United fans are going to make sure they talk about it.
It's going to haunt everyone, though. It's going to haunt everyone.
It's the other fans, man. It's the other fans that bring the heat onto us.
Yep.
And then they crumble. all the time.
I don't feel the heat now with the PE teacher. They're laughing that we have Oli. They're loving it.
Yes, I don't agree with you. I don't mind. Listen, if Ole got sacked tomorrow, I'm not going to be crying, am I? I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. What's
Yeah,
next?
What's
If
next?
I was Oli, I'll resign. I told him the best way for him to resign. Don't let the second thing make you an idiot. Like, just resign. You can't do it. Just say you can't do it.
For me,
Yeah.
resigning is that's just as bad as you.
Yeah, my problem with Ole, is the fact that when he does get sacked by United, because it's a when thing, it's not an if. When he does get sacked, what team would he even go to? He's not good enough.
Oh, thank you, Rich.
He's not good
I'm
enough.
saying this.
He's not
He's
even
the
going
best
to
manager in the league.
He's not a good manager. I'm with that. No,
No. When I tell you, I back in the sky, I said, think
no,
about what
bro.
you're saying.
You gotta listen. When I talking,
He's
listen to
crap.
what I'm saying, man. I don't. It's not that I like Ole, you know.
It
It's,
is.
no, I don't. But I'm tired of managers. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. That we've
Are you
done
not
this.
sick of this?
I am. Of course, I'm sick of it. Look at my face, man.
I
I'm
don't think
sick.
you're tired.
I'm sick.
Nah, you said give him time. That means you're not tired. You said give him time. That means you're not tired.
No. I'm tired, but I personally wouldn't sack him unless if he loses against Everton.
Yeah, that's the right start.
Let's
That's
not wait.
Bro,
Let's
don't
not
say
wait till they
even
get bad.
if we draw,
We're
a draw's not a
17th.
good
We're
result.
16th, innit? Look,
Yeah.
Fulham are not going to get 20 points this season. And this season, and it looks like we're not going to get 20 points this season. We're getting banged at home.
Yeah.
Like, if it doesn't change in Prem, there's no chances of us even getting in Champions League.
That's just how the game goes. That's just how the game goes. If you're getting banged, it doesn't even matter even if you're not United and you're someone else and you get banged the way we are, you have to get sacked. It comes with, it is. I don't care about that. Yeah. My only thing is how do we move forward? Solutions, man.
That's it.
That's my only issue. How do we move forward?
I think we move forward by he's not. You don't. You know what it is?
Crap.
The players are not good enough. The players are not Man United players. You said they're Man United players. They're not Man United players. You just keep lying. They're not good leaders. They're not. If you see that, then you're deluded. That means his vision is not good. So he's got to go. I'm sorry.
Everyone in. Do you know what it is? Everyone in our back four has a very obvious flaw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's bad.
Can't cross, can't run, kind of fat. Like, do you know what I mean? Great defense. No, he's not even great defensively. Great attacking.
He's a
world-class defender.
World class in defensive.
World-class tackler. Because sometimes even his position is a bit dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? His tackling is one of the best, probably the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But his position is a bit off. Going forward offers no point. Maguire, composed, sometimes gets good interception. Good when he's sweeping, but one-on-one.
Wait. Today, Rich, you said, what a pass. Did you see the pass he was doing?
But when you look at that, you're looking at passes though. Tell me, why is Maguire doing those passes and Van der Matic, Scott, all of these man ain't even trying those passes? As you said before, you started this off, or I think someone else started this off saying that we weren't even using the width. And if you've got players like that that are always going through the center, none of those midfielders that were on the pitch decided to switch the ball. None of them. Only Maguire is the one offering that. Why? Why is our centre back?
That's the problem. I think Pogba tried to do when he came on.
Pogba did it a lot. That was needed.
But
you have to have that play, but it's dead, man.
But you know what is, Rich? It's that lack of when you buy players that don't really know how to play with each other. So Van der Beek is not that kind of player.
He's not.
Like his thing is like you don't want to be switching the ball and that kind of. That's not his style. Kind of. That's why I don't understand about the way we sign players. We just sign players left, right, and center for the sake of it. They don't suit any stuff. Why did we buy Van der Beek? I don't understand.
It's like buying Matter. It's like buying Matter again. Like buying Matter again. It doesn't make sense.
We did with Kagawa. We bought Kagawa. And we bought Matter. These players are good players, very good players, but they don't fit what we're trying to achieve. If you're gonna buy Van der Beek,
would have been the easiest and the best option. That would have been the best option. Free the rest of them up whilst he goes and sits deep. I don't even think Ole knows how he wants to play.
No, he doesn't.
Of course not.
He doesn't. So that's why he changes the formation so much, because he doesn't even know what style
he's confused. He doesn't know what he wants, man. He doesn't know what he wants, man.
But for what's best for the club and future-wise, he's got to go. It is true. You know what, Jerry? You're right. I salute you. Everything. He's got to go.
Don't salute me. Don't salute me. This is
I'm sorry.
I don't know why it took you so long. I don't know why it took you to realize.
You know what? I did know, but I told you if you lose another game, he's got to go.
No,
sorry.
it's when we lose, not if.
But
When.
Jerry, I think, look, it goes back to what I'm saying. Why the onus is too much on the manager? That's my issue. Like this, why are we always talking about Ole, fam? It's not because
Jacks, we're the biggest club in this country, and we don't know how to play with each other.
Yeah,
How is
that's
that
the thing.
possible?
The players.
yeah, but that's
How's
what
that
happens.
possible?
Okay,
That-
do you know what? See, this is where we get into like these kind of arguments that I don't even like going into because we're not actually talking about solutions. Everyone could talk about freestyle football and this and this and that, but I can bring up arguments against it if I really wanted to, right? Because he has done well sometimes. If you actually look at what he's done, he's actually done all right. He's not done that bad. It's been a horrific start to the season, but actually since he's come, he's actually kind of steadied the ship. So I don't like this whole this is attack him. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
He's actually done all right.
I'm telling you, it's football.
Man, you're not forgetting the times when we were complaining about Fellaini, complaining about Lukaku, complaining about Sanchez, complaining about Smalling. We were complaining hard. And this guy has gone and actually changed it around. Like, we've actually got rid of these players. So you have to get credit, man.
We don't
give credit. We don't give credit.
Like, I give him credit. That's why it sounds like I'm defending him, because I'm only taking the opposing side because everyone's against him. If you actually talk to me on the level, I'll tell you I don't rate him. I don't think he's a great manager.
No, we got too many. We got too many players that are too inconsistent. Rashford inconsistent, Martial inconsistent. Bruno does every time he's trying to force passes that like
Bruno
they want to
disappoints
lose
you.
short today. He it's true. Apart from the penalties, he's not really creating.
I
Like
told you this.
Pogba or bad form. When he came on today, we looked at kind of different. Because he was trying to do stuff, but no one's making runs. Martial's not making no runs.
Listen,
I feel like we need a centre forward.
For us to have 2 shots on target, that's
We had
2
two
shots.
shots.
We had 2
Why
shots.
do you keep getting up, man?
Whole game.
And I'm charging my thing.
2 shots on target whole game.
Disgusting.
We had 62% possession throughout the whole half. We had the ball the whole half. How did we not create anything? No.
Do you know what I realized, Rich? Yeah, I think I might have told Jesse or Jerry. I think it might be Jesse. We don't have players that commit players. You know, when you're struggling, sometimes you need to commit a player. You need to get the one drive.
Yeah.
Listen, at least if you go past him, it creates room because you've gone past your player. If you've gone past your player, another player needs to engage, which means he needs to leave his. Do you know what I mean? That's how you create chances. But we're trying to pass our way through the middle. It doesn't make any sense.
You know what? Because we're so dead, yeah. I feel like every game we need to just let the opposition have the ball and just counter attack. That's it. That's what we can't break teams down. So we always have to think.
I told you this, Jesse, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like we always have to think. The other team are better than us on the ball. We can't break teams down. So what we have to do is every game we have to always park the bus and then go on the counter and then score. That's how it is.
That's Oli. That's all Oli.
Now we can't rubbish.
We're just approaching his crap.
Rich, you get what I'm saying? Like it's either that, yeah, or you have to get rid of the manager because the manager does not play good possession football.
Option 2, please.
Nah, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Because you know what it is, yeah. If we always do that every game, yeah, the opposition will think, yeah, this team is dead. So it will allow us to have spaces to create chances. That's what we have to do now because we can't break teams down.
Okay, Jerry, I've got a question for you, yeah, because you're very fixated about the style of play team. What style of play do you want to see us play?
Not this.
No.
This is sad, bro.
I heard that. But answer the question. Like, what kind of style do you think we should play? Not even a style. What kind of what would you love Poch? What will Poch bring? What kind of style? I honestly don't know Poch's style of football.
Attacking football.
Like the one we played when we come out of lockdown, like that kind of football, because we played quite attacking football when we came out of lockdown. Or the one we played when Oli first took over.
I know what Jay wants. Jay wants a team where they know what they're doing on the pitch. Because look, Jax, they don't know what they're guessing. As I keep saying, it's secondary football. We just guess. That is a big issue, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A top manager don't happen.
Quickly after that, we said exactly the same thing. We've just said a top manager won't play that. We said an identical thing with LV.
The Van Gaal. Yeah,
Yes.
it's true. But guess what?
Rich.
But for LVG, and I said this from time, LVG's football for me, I love that style of football if it was faster. That's all that it needed. It just needed to be a bit faster. When he was doing those triangles, you can see what he's doing on the pitch.
But Rich, people said the players don't know what they're doing. I mean,
Rich,
No,
Rich,
who said that?
Rich, do you know what it is? Rich, do you know what it is? Yeah.
Let's finish, man.
No, but let me just finish this, man.
Go.
You know what it is? No, it's quick. He didn't have the players, the good players. To
That's
do
a
it.
good shot as well.
Because who? What?
No.
You got Schweinsteiger, Snyderlin, Mr. Pie, really up front. What do you expect?
You've gone into my point. That's the point I was coming to say. He especially, yeah. I feel the board signed all of those players because they tried to sign those players the season before and it failed. And then they ended up with just Fellaini. And then they just brought him to. He said the players he was going for were Neymar, Steve.
Yeah.
They rejected every single one and gave him these players. Who is making that decision, first of all?
This is what the fundamental problem is, Rick.
Yeah, everyone knows that though. But
so we're gonna keep changing managers, and that is gonna.
No, you have to roll the dice. You have to roll it.
You keep rolling dice.
Yeah, fam. Until it hits the jackpot, fam. Because I can't keep. Keep this up.
Ole's thing. Ole has no. Ole, that thing. Yeah, for me is I've always screamed it, and I keep screaming it, and I kept saying it when we first started. And Jackson's like he likes the fast players, and I was like, but that's not the style. Like I need to see something within. You know, when you watch Man City, I know Jackson tactics as well. You see the movement of each player. Yep. Like you can see what they're doing off the ball. Liverpool, you can see they're trying to trap you, press you, and gone.
Yeah.
United today, I'm seeing one person pressed by themselves.
Bro, it's all over the place.
It's all over the shop. There's no cohesion.
But I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And I was saying to Jerry, I was like, watch when Cavani, when they get the ball, watch Cavani. See how he presses. Watch when they get the ball. See how Rashford presses. Watch when they get. See how Bruno presses. But when they get the ball, watch Martial. Doesn't really go. It comes down to the players. But having the players that
the players.
All Liverpool players love to press.
They've been
they've been taught. The sentiment are not ballers, you know. They just love.
They built into what Klopp wants to do, though. They've
exactly the same. Jota, he's been playing like anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
Klopp's already on it.
Klopp's he's hammered it into them. That's how we want to play. That's how we want to play.
Nah, he's right.
But Firmino, when did Firmino start pressing? He doesn't even look like a guy that presses.
Bro, when you think about it, everyone keeps comparing the Klopp and Ole. You know the Klopp and Ole thing, yeah? You need to flip that camera, man. Oh, you know the Klopp and Ole thing. The thing with Klopp is that with Klopp, he had that same style for Dortmund, and he made a name for himself with that style with Dortmund, taking them to the finals. They were doing the exact same thing we're seeing Liverpool do right now.
I'm gonna disagree a bit though. I don't think it was the same.
He said nah.
Because with Dortmund, you know how I analyze football. With Dortmund, he didn't have that press with Lewandowski. It was Firmino's style was different. Or Salah and Mane wasn't the same as Royce and Götze. It was a bit different. Like I think Klopp can change styles, and when he changes styles, he goes for it. Kind of thing. But I don't know if he had a very specific style like Pep. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's what good managers do. You know, they adapt and they adapt their team, and then they go for it.
But you know what? That's exactly what you just said. Yeah, he had that imprint though, because when you think about that Champions League team, no one had seen that before. The way they were pressing was ridiculous.
He's been there he's been his team for
a while. There. So he went to Liverpool, found different players, and used that style a bit, but made it work with it. Yeah. And that's fine. It's like Pep going to City. He's not playing the exact same style he did at Barca. It's not the same exact style he did at Bayern.
No Messi. Yeah.
But Ole's thing is, before Ole came, they said that he was playing like a bit like how Klopp liked to do that pressing thing in Norway.
That's what I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Watch the first 10 games again. I thought that with Lingard and them.
He's changed it. And my problem is with Carrick. You're a midfielder and one of the best midfielders that we've actually had at the club. But you're watching these midfielders do the job terribly.
Horrible.
I don't get it. Like, I'm just struggling with this team.
Do you know, there's so many like small issues, and it's like they all need to sit down in the boardroom and say, okay, how are we going to fix this?
Mhm.
How are we gonna fit? What is the solution? I
They
know
need a
this.
meeting.
I said
They need a
already,
meeting.
we need to listen. We need a top manager, world class manager, right? Who's got a history of winning
Wait,
stuff.
stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. We need
I'm
a
not finished.
top
I'm not
manager.
finished. You
But
can't.
you know
You
what
can't
we
stop
said?
me if I'm not
But when I
finished.
said that, you was like, but we've had you.
I'm not finished.
Yeah,
Maybe when
yeah,
I'm
he
finished.
did, didn't
No,
it?
it's true.
What did I say?
You said
Well,
we
we've
need
had
a
these
top.
managers before.
You said top
Okay,
five.
if you let me
Top
finish,
man.
then maybe you what you're saying, you know you're chatting rubbish. Anyway, so we need a top manager, and see that's the bit I wanted to say before you butt it in, and we need to back them until kingdom come. When I say kingdom come, if you buy a centre back for 80 million, and it turns out to be not what you expected, you sell him, you buy another one.
Mhm.
That's what needs to be done. That's the only way I can see success in this club. Because I've seen it even with a Pep. He bought some players, they weren't good enough. He would have bought another player. You have to back him. It's as simple as that. And we all have to buy into his philosophy, and we need to give him time. It's a freeway thing. Time, work out manager, and a philosophy. Simple as that.
I agree with you, but I
I agree.
would add that the club needs to have their own philosophy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. To buy into
Let
that
the
philosophy.
managers come in, the managers that you find, let them fit that philosophy. If they don't fit that philosophy, don't think about them. I don't want to hear something like Diego Simeone. I don't want to
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to hear Allegri. I don't want to hear Allegri.
No.
They're not going to fit the style of play that we've got. The players that we've got now, Ole, you can kind of see what he wanted to do, but he can't do it. He's not the capability.
This is where you pass it to Poch.
Yeah, Poch will fit. Poch will fit this team.
Thank you.
Poch will fit this
There's
team.
anyone else apart from Poch though? Because
There's no one else.
This guy, man.
There's no one else.
Jack,
I will take.
the way you
I'll
worded
take
it,
manager.
the
Sorry,
way you worded it was correct. The way
so
you
one
worded
at
it was correct.
Rich, go on. Rich, you're saying something.
Oh, I was saying I will take the RB Leipzig manager as well. And
Now, see, that's a risk. That's much of a risk than Poch.
But he tactics. We can see his tactics, man.
Young fam.
Yeah, but he's known in
She was one of the players.
Germany. They know about him though.
Yeah.
But can you handle the pressure though?
Yeah, he can, man. He
And
can.
United,
definitely.
this ain't Leipzig that just got formed in 09, fam.
Nah, but look, I think he can cope, man. He just needs to change the blazer. That's dead, fam.
Jesse,
You know
what was you saying?
You know what? Jack said it perfectly. Time. You said time, philosophy.
Time, philosophy, money.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And a world class.
And
The formula.
that
You have
means
to just go for
yeah.
it. That's
Yeah,
the only way. Otherwise, if any one of those things are pulled out of the formula, it all breaks down.
But this
Klopp, we saw about Klopp. Let's give him 5 years.
No, what Jerry?
Because he's Klopp. That's why.
But that's my point. That's my point. So if you
Jerry
get
was
a manager, you still have to
Jerry
give
was
him time.
right. Yeah. Yes, Jerry was right. Oli, yeah, you done the time. Now it's time to give it to Poch. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
And
an interim
now,
manager
Poch,
anyway.
With Poch, you need to get backed. You bring a philosophy, which is that's a tick box in my opinion. You bring a philosophy. What he needs is time and the board
Money.
to back him, and that's it.
Money,
Oli, he can't do it. He can't like carry.
He's reached the
Jerry,
ceiling.
you know what? If we deep it, yeah, as Jerry, yeah, everything I'm about to say, this is what you said, yeah.
Oh,
If we deep
it's
it,
funny.
Manchester United manager, it should have never been Oli, and Camp should never be in the coaching staff. We are one of the biggest clubs, or not the biggest club in the world, so. It's true.
Yeah.
We've got. We have to do what. I don't want this no sympathy shit now. I've had enough. I tried.
Those guys are fraud, man.
I think we tried something.
Give up. I'm this close to giving. I was this close to giving up. But like, I'm this close. Like, I'm this close to just shutting it down and being like, I'm this close, man. Like you, Jackson, Jerry, no. After the match, I'm fuming that I'm this close to giving up on this club because how long is this going to be?
End, man. I'm slightly less emotional now, but you have to support the club, man. You have to support
we'll
the
be
club.
back Saturday, obviously. Looking forward to Saturday. I don't even know how we change it or
I'll be
like
so
formation, players.
On Saturday.
But,
yeah.
But what do you think is going to change?
We're 40 minutes in, so let's wrap it up soon. But then we'll do a preview for the game.
Yeah, so moving forward, what are we saying, man? Does Oli stay or does he go? I'm just going to need one answer, guys. Rich, is it Oli in or is it Oli out, man?
Oh, don't do it like that, man. I back the club. That's it. I'll just back the
No,
club.
no, no. Only got a Zonja, the super sub from nowhere,
All right,
the babyface assassin.
no sympathy. If I'm a neutral, Ole out, man.
Just
If I'm neutral, Ole out.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be
Therefore-
surprised, but I'm actually Ole out. Yeah.
this is
I'm
wow.
No,
Oli
if you
out,
actually
man.
listen to everything I've said, you would have noticed that I just defend him because I don't think it's the main issue.
Yeah.
Right? But if we're going to fulfill the formula that I've spoken about in this episode, he's not part of that. He needs to come out. So yeah,
You know what? The
I'm
reason why I'm Oli out is because he believes there's good leaders and there's a good group of players, and to me that is deluded because they're showing to you on the pitch that they're not good.
But he's not gonna say anything.
Yeah, he's not gonna say the opposite, is he?
He's not gonna say the opposite. He has to say that.
Yeah, no, but I feel like in his mind, like he
He
feels
doesn't
like he
believe
plays on. Yeah, so and to me they're never gonna improve us, in my opinion. They're too rubbish. As you said, Jax, there's too much weaknesses in the back four, and the way we're playing right now is secondary school matches, and that says a lot. So he's got to go.
Also, when we do show leadership, like Bruno apparently with that dressing room thing,
they
he took Bruno off.
Yeah, see,
unbelievable.
Bro, if me and Jackson on the pitch, that means he's gonna he's gonna suffer.
If me and Rich were on the pitch today and we saw what happened with the defender, everybody's getting it. We're both gonna have like each other. The goalkeeper's getting it. Even the coach will get it. I don't care.
The coach, I don't care.
I don't care because how? But here's what it is, though, man.
Well, guys, let's wrap it up there. It's been another disappointing result. That's back-to-back defeats. Moving on to Everton away. Can we win? I don't know, but we will be back obviously later in the week to give the preview. Thank you for watching. Leave your likes, leave your comments, and make sure you smash that subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.